And then all of a sudden, I heard a bang. And my granddaughter, little Linda, was laying on the couch. So I jumped up out of my bed, ran through the hall, and I seen my son falling down. He kept saying, "Mama, help me, help me." And by the time I got to him, he was already on the floor. My name is Linda Bateman, and I am Sidney's grandmother.
What do you think when you see your AKEEM on TV, knowing where he came from and?
I'm proud of him. I'm very proud.
I mean, do you
because
feel
he came out of nowhere,
right?
And being something.
He defied the odds.
Yep. You don't find too many people come from the projects. So that's where we came from recently, before when we first started out from the projects.
What you never went to see him wrestle though?
No.
Why not?
I don't go nowhere. After my son passed away, my life was just, when he got killed, they took a toll on me. I don't even get out of bed no more since my son died.
Shorty was he was the first person in our family to break the norms. And he did so many big things. He went to LA and he did a bunch of stuff with Bernie Mac. He was the ventriloquist doll for Bernie Mac on the Bernie Mac show and his stand-up bits. He worked for Universal Circus. He did some movie stuff. I mean, he was the biggest person that I knew, and he was a huge inspiration for everyone in the family. When everyone was looking up to, my Uncle Miles and Red, and people following like the normal things in our neighborhood, the drugs, gangs, and the violence or whatever. Shorty wasn't. He didn't do any of that.
There was an incident with his uncle.
Yeah,
in the
my
house.
son Miles.
Your son Miles.
Yeah.
Who was killed in your home.
Yes. My granddaughter says she seen shoot my son, and he ran down the street. And then we called the police, but they took a long time for coming. We called the ambulance, they took a long time coming. And then when they did come, they took him to the hospital. My son never gained consciousness. He stayed into a coma up until the day he died.
Me being shot at several times, me losing uncles and things like that, I normalized it. It wasn't until I left my bubble, left my circle, I'm like, man, that was not normal at all. Like, that's not a typical life that a 10-year-old kid is supposed to live. Those aren't experiences that a typical 10-year-old boy are supposed to experience. My success is a testament to all the hard work and sacrifices she made. I'm like, I'm just going to make her proud. And I'm going to go out there and achieve big dreams because no one thought that this was in my future. Like, I didn't believe it. I was a 11, 10-year-old kid. When people ask me, where do you see yourself when you grow up? I don't know. I'm trying to make it to age of 15. Like, I'm seeing people getting shot left and right, seeing my uncles killed in my bedroom. All I know is the darkness. All I know is death.
With all the hardship that you've experienced, and you have a lot of tragedies that you've gone through.
Yes.
You have AKEEM here who's defied the odds, and he's become a global star.
Yes.
He's performed on the highest levels all over the world. He has fans all over the world.
Yes.
And he's telling us that he attributes a lot of that to you and what he's learned from you. What does it mean to hear him say that?
It makes me very happy.
So we have a big event in January at the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City, right in the middle of, right across the street from Madison Square Garden. And AKEEM's is gonna have a real big match on that show. But I would love it if you would come and sit ringside and watch AKEEM in his big match for us in New York City. Is that something you would consider?
I'll think about it.
And he said you were gonna say that, but
I'll think about it.
What are your hopes for him, long term? What's your dreams for?
Keep going higher. High as he can go.
And you believe that he can.
I can believe he can do it.